This is Ed. What's up, everybody out in YouTube land? You can go play now. All right. So, got my Fender back. Got it installed. And, yeah, it sets the bike off. That's what it needed. I am ready for Paradise Roadshow this year. I'm ready for Willie's Chopper Time down in Daytona. I plan on taking it down there, putting it back in his show and trying to win a trophy this year. I'll probably clean the motor up a little bit, just try to get them heads polished as best I can, and maybe that cone down there. But the Fender came out great. My painter's just off the hook good. Chrome turned out awesome. Yeah, it's got a killer stance. So, okay. Before we go any farther, I need to put this out there. Let me get into life. Bam! Slickhead Custom Cycles, fool. What's up? Slickhead Custom Cycles. It's a short sleeve. It's cold here in Tennessee, so I got a long sleeve on under it. But y'all know Slick is Slickhead Custom Cycle. That brother sends me swag all the time. Made me a banner. Just a solid ass dude. I can't thank him enough. He's helped me grow my channel. But he's probably going to start merchandising these shirts. So you guys hit him up in his comments and he'll tell you how to handle that business. So, that dude right there, Slickhead Custom Cycle, little slick Rick. All right. So, I'm going to talk about a few subtle differences in this bike and David Mann's bike. Now, I said from the beginning, and I've said it many times, this is a tribute bike. This is not a replica. If it was a replica, I would try to make it identical to the one in the painting. Tribute means I'm paying respects to that painting. I loved it. Shout out to Saddle Tramp and Slickhead Custom Cycles on this one. Slick's got a killer painting of Ghost Rider. I had one in my room when I was a teenager, hanging up big, huge banner of the Ghost Rider. I didn't know who David Mann was when I was 13 or 14 years old, but I knew I loved that chopper. And Saddle Tramp's got, I think it's a tapestry of the same Ghost Rider painting hanging in his shop. And I had some people in the comments pointing out a lot of differences in this bike, and some of them were very respectful, and some of them were kind of just assholes about it, but I don't care. So we'll talk about the differences. For me, the biggest difference is going to be the engine. If you know Shovelhead engine and you look at that painting closely, down by his foot, you can tell that's a slab side engine in his bike, not a cone. It's a slab side. Generator, shovel, Jenny, whatever you may choose to call it. So to me, that's the huge difference. To most people, cosmetically, they're going to point out the seat and the sissy bar. Because he does not run a big tall sissy bar on his bike. He runs a sissy bar that just comes up and over. And I'm not going to take the sissy bar off. And this seat is not made for this bike. It's actually made for that bike over there. That's the kind of style seat that he's got on it. So you take out the sissy bar, now it looks even more like it. Now, I don't believe he's running a Springer front end on his, but he is running what to me appears to be a 2-understock front end. See how level that frame is and how low it is? So there's another difference. He's not running Z-bars, but he's running short bars. You know what I'm saying? And he doesn't have up-sweep gooseneck pipes on his. He has traditional drag pipes like what's on that bike over there. So those are just some of the differences. I'm pretty sure he's got an S&S teardrop on it. It's a kicker, high peg, he painted some bitchin' bikes, man. You know, and for those of you that know David Mann, he rode with an organization. I'm not going to call them out. It ain't my place. But a lot of clubs back in the 60s and 70s, they ran insignia like this. Had nothing to do with the color of anybody's skin. They ran it was from World War II. A lot of guys were World War II vets and that started a lot of these clubs. And in the 60s and the 70s, bikers didn't fit the mold of standard society. That's what about being a biker was back then, is they weren't going to conform to society's way of thinking. They were going to do their own way. And stuff like World War II memorabilia, it repulsed the average citizen. Well, that's what bikers wanted. They wanted you to be repulsed by them, you know, because they didn't want you to come around them. They wanted no part of what you were selling. David Mann had that in a lot of his bikes. Matter of fact, there is a club in New York City. I believe they're all Puerto Rican. And their center patch is a swastika. And they have lightning bolts on their colors. And they're Puerto Rican. And they tell you that's exactly what it's for. I want to repulse you when you look at it. I'm not trying to repulse anybody or offend anybody. That's not my point here at Hippie's Chopper Corner. Hippie's Chopper Corner goal is just to show y'all how Hippie builds choppers. That's it. I'm not doing it the right or wrong way. Some stuff I probably do the wrong way. I suggest you don't build nothing the way I build it. These bikes are built for me to ride. If this frame cracks or breaks in half, that's on me. I'm the one that's going to go down at 70. But to all of you that supported it and loved it and liked it and appreciated it, thank you guys. Shout out to all my subscribers again. I'm going to pause the video right now, put the right seat on it, get it off the lift, and we'll show y'all a better look at it with her all complete. All right, folks, there it is in all her glory. I'm pretty proud of this one, guys. I'm proud of all of them that I do, but the more I do, the better I get. But I'm just, I'm really digging this one. That's probably my favorite bike so far. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm pretty excited about this one right here too. Can't wait to get the fender back. I got a new tire coming. Should be here Monday or Tuesday. Switch it out. I got a new shifter handle coming. And then I'm just waiting on paint again for that one. Then I'll be ready to, test ride that one for the first time. But man, I can't get over this one. There she is, baby. Barely got enough room not to hit the tank right there. That's the way I like it. Put a little fuel to it. Richen her up. 3 primers. Crack the throttle. Yeah, buddy. Pretty content with that. It's raining here today. I was still tempted to get out and ride it a little bit, but the yard's all wet and muddy and the streets are wet. My German Shepherd, he's loving it though, this cold weather. But tomorrow's supposed to be dry, so I think I'll ride it tomorrow probably. She ain't puking oil, so that's good. She'll drip. They're supposed to do that. They gotta vent the crate case pressure. Am I touching right there? Hope not. This engine's got some leaks, so it needs new seals here. But the push rods quit pouring oil because I replaced those seals. I checked the stator yesterday. She's charging good. Pumps good oil. Brakes work good. She got good power, good transmission. So this will be a good rider right here. I'm really, really happy with the way this bike came out. Although I don't feel like doing it now. Because I've told y'all 1,000 times that I hate wiring. But I hate that. Man, I am not feeling that headlight. That headlight just screams 90s. It's got a modern tire on the front. It needs more of an old school tread tire. I may just swap wheels. I may put that wheel on this bike. I don't know. But anyway, this bike definitely needs another tire eventually. But pretty certain I'm going to put that headlight on it. Because that right there just screams 90s. And that was loose. Let me tighten that up. And I did not dig the choppers in the late 90s and the early 2000s, man. Those Pro Street choppers that all them companies came out, built for 7 or 8 years, and then went out of business when that fad died. I don't follow fads and trends. I like to build timeless choppers. You know, 30, 40 years ago, this bike was cool. 30, 40 years from now, this bike will be cool. You know, it's timeless. It'll never not be cool. It just, you know, paying tribute to the old chopper builders that came before me, man. You know, Benny Hardy, Sugar Bear, Tom Fugel, all the old ones, man. David Mann's painting, John Harmon's engines and legendary front ends. You know, all the guys that made this shit cool for me. So anyway, we're going to close it out. This is Hippie's Chopper Corner. And reminding y'all to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We're climbing, bro. Our channel is growing. This is our channel. I'm doing it with you guys. And I hope y'all are enjoying this content that we're putting out. We're going to keep trying to put it out. Hippie's Chopper Corner, home of the sketchy chopper. We keep them sketchy all the time now.